Thank you all. If you all could just kind of mute your buttons. There's a thing at the top. Let's see. If you, I'll go ahead. If you're not muted, I'll go ahead and mute you. It's just that way, no background noise.
Will you mute me, Suzette?
Yes, ma'am, I sure will. There you go. I got you muted. Okay. So thank you all for coming on tonight. I'm so excited. This just, you don't know what this does to my heart to have you all here. So this way I get to connect with you. You guys get to meet each other. We'll do a few minutes of question and answers at the end. I don't like to take these over 30 minutes because our time is precious, and I've been up since 3:30. I'm tired. I know some other people were tired. So, but anyway, so the first thing I want to do is say welcome to all the new market partners within the last couple of months. Mandy, Jennifer Crawford is not new, but she's sort of kind of new for me because she's been there, but was never really onboarded. So I'm so excited. She's on. Annie Tran, Brittany, let's see who else. Okay, so you guys are all new. Thank you so much for being on. Hope, I know Rhonda is really good about working with her market partners. I know that, so I know, Brittany, you've been pretty much onboarded pretty much, but there's a couple of things. I don't know if you guys saw in the back office, and I am so thrilled. Oh, I had one. I'm starting to, I laminate stuff, but there is a checklist. There's an onboarding checklist, right? Are y'all laughing at me? Okay. But I love this. So what I did is I printed enough to go back 3 months with my market partners that I have put on since, but just to kind of go over. And this is something that I actually put this on the team page so you can print it. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to onboard myself at the beginning of every month. So I'm going to go through, because here is the first thing is that your why always changes. It doesn't change from month to month, but your goals change. So, for me, all the whys that I had when I started this business are different now because those whys have happened. So now they're changing, and they've expanded, because when we first get into this business and I hear people say, well, they don't need any money. I don't care what anybody tells you. I don't care if they're millionaires. They could use some extra money. They're always looking for that other income. They didn't become millionaires for not looking for money, right? So everybody could use some money. If it's for, maybe somebody has a shoe fund. There was a girl that used to be on these meetings all the time. She had a shoe fetish. So the shoe fund was big for her. Or, for me, the one, and I've heard this a lot, is going on vacation with your families. That's huge. We could not afford to go on vacations like we do. Dawn and I are able now to just rent the house for the kids, and they come and we do our thing. But we've done a family vacation for the last 3 years. We go to the beach for a week. So whatever it is, maybe you want to put a room on, or maybe you're one of those people that you just need your own extra chump change. That's what I call it. I have a little jar that I put chump change in. And so everybody needs a little extra money. So when we first get into it, it is kind of about the money a little bit once we start working the business. But as time goes, that why changes, especially when you see that, you're helping people, that why becomes more selfless, because there's anybody that really knows me knows I love Denzel Washington. I just think, he is just the best. And he has this quote that says, if you want something good, you can have it. You have to, you claim it. I'm kind of paraphrasing. I just love, but he says that the fact that it's already on your heart is proof that it's already yours. So when you get it, make sure that you reach back. The most selfish thing that you can do is help someone. And the reason that he says it's selfish is because that good feeling that you get when you're able to help others. Because when you've helped somebody, she doesn't get on much anymore, but I have one teammate that signed up, and before she started doing Monat, I would help her around Christmas time. Well, last Christmas, she was able, I asked her, I said, do you need any money? Do you need anything? No, all my utilities are paid. And I've actually bought Christmas presents for everybody. And I actually have money left over, and I bought myself 2 pairs of shoes. And it's like, it kind of was like, oh, like, it's because I offered her this gift, she was able to do these things. So it was that good. So it's selfish, because it makes us feel good, but it's also the most selfless thing that you can do is helping others. So, so your why is going to change. And my why now, when I did my goals for this year, it was to help 25 women or men change their lives. So that was one of my whys this year. So with the checklist, we're going to kind of go over here. So you're going to connect with your new team member and help them get connected to the team and the team schedules and resources. So the team Facebook page. I know some of you all also have your own Facebook pages. That's fine. Make sure that you get them on a leader's Facebook page for, especially if you're still learning. But, if it's not my page, Shannon's page, Tony's page, Jackie page, it's whoever you connect with. Of course, we like to keep them close to home so we can all connect together. And then the Monat official Facebook page is very important, because there are things that are there. There are things that are there for your customers as well, because they run contests and stuff, and you can share on your team pages, and you can also share on your customer pages if you have those. If you don't have a customer page, get one. If you want to know how to do that, you just let me know. I've had one for a while. Or if your sponsor has one, then you get with them. Okay, so the leader names and contact information. There are times that, your sponsor's not going to be available, and then maybe I'm not available, but then maybe Shannon's available, or maybe Jackie's available, maybe Tony's available. So just kind of give them that information so they know. Now, you can go into your back office, and I'm going to share this. Let me share screen real quick so I can show you the back office. Let me hope there's anything in there that I don't want to share. Let's see. Okay, so in your back office, if you click, let's see, I'm going to do Vibe Reports. I'm going to do Market Partner Search. I'm just going to show you this real quick. We're going to do, let's see, somebody that, okay, let's see. Let's do Kim Harper. Okay, so when you click on her, can you guys see this? The back office here. Can you see this? Yes, just say yes. Okay. If you see over here where it says sponsor, and you click on that, guess what? It shows you everybody that's in your line. I don't know if you knew that, but this is great to know. This is a great tool, because like when you're running through those market partner searches and you're trying to make sure, you need certain things in different lines, this is how you can check to make sure they're not in the same lineage, in the same line. Because you need 2 MMPs, but you got 2 here, but you need a third one. It's not going to count if it's in the same line. Can you see that, Rhonda?
Suzette, can you go backwards and just show me where you started from in the back office?
Sure, I sure can. Okay, so Vibe Reports. So here's home, okay? This is what everybody sees this, right? So you go to the Vibe Reports. I went down to Market Partner Search. This is where when you have teams, this is a very important feature, okay? So this is, if I were going to look up, let's just say I'm going to do Bonnie Campbell because she really doesn't work with it. So you would click Find Market Partner. Okay, if you know their number, great. I usually just put the name, last name. It's just easier. So CAMP, I think PBELL, and you search. Okay, so there it brings up all the Campbells that's in your line. So if you click on her consultant number, and then a lot of times, like you don't need, if you want to see their enrollment date, like for, you got people that are coming up on their anniversary, you can leave the enrollment date on there, because I'm going to start emailing people because people forget. I don't know how, but they forget that their enrollment date comes up. And if you don't pay that $19.99 renewal, at the end of the month, you're gone. Your history. Like you lose all the people underneath you, they roll up. So please keep an eye on that. But then you just hit Run Report. And so Bonnie doesn't have anybody under her, but if you did, it would bring all your teams, everybody that's on your team underneath. Does that make sense, Jennifer? Was that you, Jennifer?
Yes, ma'am, it does make sense. I was trying to find my audio button again.
Okay. I think have we lost some people? Maybe not. Oh, no, there you are. Okay. The split screen. So, all right. So that is how, there's so many, and there is a training on the Vibe reports that I did last week. Hey, Dawn. This is my husband for anybody that doesn't know. Deb, somebody told me, June told me you were going to be on. Welcome to the call, Debbie. I don't know if she can hear me, but anyway, okay. So that's one of the reports that I use a lot. The other one, now, if you don't have the back office, these aren't going to run for you. If you don't have the upgrade, and if you don't have a team, honestly, you don't need this right now. Don't spend the extra money, okay? But your flagship report, that is something that I use, but I'll show you something. This is pretty neat. This works better than the flagship report. VIP loyalty bonus report. This has all your VIPs that are going to process and when their next date is going to process. I like this so much better than the other. So, okay. All right. So, team training and Meet Monate schedule. We do one of these. I try to do one. We were doing them Mondays. We're now doing them on Wednesdays just because it seems to work with everybody's schedule. I'm doing it Tuesday tonight because because we were going to be going to DC. All right. So Smart Start, cover the key activities that earn the most bonuses, then point them to the Market Partner Academy Foundation. I don't know. I printed this out of the back office, the Smart Start workbook. All right. Congratulations, you're a business owner. That's the first thing. You have many questions, just like, where do I go from now? Well, where do I go from at this point? I'm a market partner. Now what do I do? Well, number one, the first thing you want to do is get with your upline and do a welcome call. And I honestly prefer to do the Zoom welcome calls because they have a face to put with that name that they're talking to. So if you guys want to do them, even if you've got market partners that you haven't even really had on, you've welcomed yet, go back, re-welcome them, do a welcome call with them. Okay. And just let them know that you're going to be walking with them on this journey. So the next thing is your why. I can tell you that when I think about my why, it makes me kind of like get butterflies in my stomach. We all have that why. Does anybody here brave enough? You don't have to, but can I get one person to share their why so that we can hear? Anybody? Jackie Brady.
Okay.
Jackie Brady. I know you will.
Okay, I'm happy to. I just unmuted myself.
That's
Is
fine.
that okay? Can you hear
Yep,
me?
yep.
Okay. My why has pretty much stayed consistent since I have become a market partner, but it is for one alternative form of income to be able to retire me from my physical form of income. So what I'd like to do is team build and build another company myself, but I actually allow me to make myself present, much like Suzette and Dawn do with their volunteering and their Meals on Wheels. Suzette, what's it called? Meals on Wheels?
It's called Healing Wheels.
Healing Wheels, thank you. I'd like to go volunteer and share love with the world. So if that's something that I could still make my income while I raise my family and do, and that's been a pretty consistent why. And ultimately, it does change. I totally get that when it can change for people. But I think that's one of the things that I'd like to give back.
Yeah, yeah. That's a good why, is giving back. So here's my challenge to you. If you're new, you got one of these in your kit, pull it out, write your why. Share your why with your sponsor or someone. Because the thing is that if you keep it to yourself, it's not going to go anywhere. But when you put it out there, when you're telling somebody, then now what you have is an accountability partner to make sure that you stay on track for that why. Okay. The other thing is that once a month, I would suggest, and this is something that I ask for the leaders on my team or people that are market partners, my frontline, is your goals each month. If you're not writing your goals down, you have to have a goal to start somewhere. So write those goals down and put them somewhere where you can see them. I have a board. I can't show it to you right now, but because the way my computer's turned, but I have a board that puts my goals for this month, and it's a big, and it's got, I know what ranks that we need to have and that kind of stuff, and I've even got people's names in them, but based on the goals that they've given to me. So make sure you do your goals as well. Okay. And when you're doing this, I want you to think about some things about your why. Because everybody said it's money, I need more money, I need to pay my bills. If you didn't have those bills, if you didn't have those things you had to pay for, what would you do with an extra amount of money? So your first 72 hours in the business, connect with your team, schedule a call with your sponsor upline leader. It's even got a checklist. Start learning, log into the back office and do your Market Partner Academy. How many of you have done Market Partner Academy? I know you have, Rhonda. I know you have, Jackie. Dawn? Okay. Let's see, I got a chat here. Tracy Marcotte. If you have not done it, go back there. They're short modules. And listen, I get it because I'm not real good about listening to other people talk on videos. I made myself do it because I could not expect my team to do it if I didn't do it. Okay. And you can just check them off. I'm a checklister. I check off. Okay. So, kind of go through that, and then ask about your short-term goals. Have short-term goals, have midterm goals, and then there's a check at the bottom of this. I have a check up on my vision board. Anybody want to guess how much I have written on it? How much? Debbie? Okay, unmute everybody real quick.
Is it 20?
Well, I have that on there, but I'm actually going to donate that $20,000 when I earn it. So, but I have another check. I wrote a check to myself. It's on my vision board, and it's for $1 million. Yes, every time I look at that check, it makes me sick to my stomach. So, but yeah. So, I mean, you might as well dream big if you're going to dream. So don't make these little peddly things. So what you need to do is think about how much money would make a difference in your household. Do you know that for most people that go into foreclosure, that $300 extra a month would have stopped them from going into foreclosure? That's not a whole lot of money. $300. You know how easy it is to make $300 a month doing this? I mean, most of you probably make that, if not more, $300 a month. So, so that, write down your goals. And then who do you know? I have a book that I have a master book. It's my master list. Everybody I know is in this book. Okay. And then I decide who I'm going to prospect, and I put it in my prospect book. Okay. So, and I'm always adding new names into this. So, you know, even if I don't plan on, because I have a chicken list too. So, just like the rest of you have a chicken list, but I do call them every once in a while. So
get your somebody that you think will say no.
What's that?
What's the chicken list? Somebody that you think would say no?
Somebody I'm afraid to hear say no. You know, we all have that misconception. You know, no doesn't mean no. It just means not right now, right? Okay. So it's how you perceive it. So get your list. This is a great thing to start with. My connections. If you're a note taker, I have a notebook. I keep stuff in, but you can write their name, their phone number, why you picked them. This is great. You can just make copies of it. Then this is what I challenge you to do. Who do you know? Pick your dream team. Who do you know in your circle, A, that could use some extra money, B, that would love to earn a car, and C, that loves to travel? Like, you know, write those names down, and then don't message them. Pick up that phone and call them and say, hey, I have gotten into something, and I think you would be really good at this, and I want to share it with you. Can you give me 10 minutes? And you know, pretty much it's telling them, you know, and getting paid to wash their hair. That's what we do. We get paid to wash our hair, right? So anyway, and then schedule that launch within the first 72 hours. It's very crucial. Let's not call it a launch, though. Let's call it a social. Taco Tuesday, wings and things, Monday margarita, whatever you want to call it. But have it be a get together, right? And then let it be fun. We have that new 7-minute video. Like, that's what I'm using. The 7-minute video I posted on our team page. You can send that to people if they won't get on the phone. Say, look, will you listen to this? It's 7 minutes. Listen to it, and let's get on the telephone. And then when you get them on the phone, so you know, I get it. This may or may not be for you. So you're letting them off the hook, right? But if you'll give me 5 minutes, let's get Suzette on the phone, or let's get Rhonda on the phone, or let's get Melanie on the phone, whoever your upline is, and see if this is a good fit for you or not. Because then it's kind of like I don't know, I'm going to reaffirm everything that you just said. So it's that you know, affirming it. It's that third party affirmation. And I've done network marketing for a long time. I've done this type of thing. I did beauty control for 20 plus years. And I swear the sky could be blue. And if I told them it was blue, I could tell them all day long it was blue. And they'd say, no, it's gray. But somebody they didn't know would come tell them that it was blue. And guess what? The sky was blue. So there is something about that third party affirmation. So schedule your launch. And then I love this because this is you plus your story plus an open-ended question. This is something that you could say, you've always encouraged me to step out of my comfort zone. So I did. I'm jumping cannonball style into a business that helps people love their hair again with of course, you're going to use your own words, naturally based hair kind. And I've got a sample with your name on it. Even after one use, the results are amazing. What are your thoughts on stopping by next Thursday at 7 a.m. to hear more over a glass of wine? See how comfortable that sounds? Or, hey, a bunch of my girlfriends we're all getting together on Tuesday night. We're doing a wings and things. Love for you to come. Let's socialize, and we can see, I can get you this sample. Very casual. Don't make it about a big event. Okay. So that's that. And then, you can put the people's, for each person, it's a different story. And then the select sampling. I pretty much am very, and I'm going to show you guys how I do mine because the people ask, so hold on a second, let me get them. I am very, very, has worked for me. I get these cards done at, on Vistaprint. And it just says, I call it a mini hair spa luxury sample. And it has the oil, the Revive shampoo, the Revitalized conditioner, and Replenish mask. Unless they're ethnic, I send everybody the same thing. Ethnic people, I change the Revive to a Renew. That's all. That's the only difference that I do with them. But it has, and on the back, I have these little dots. And I write on them because it catches people's eyes. So I put so this one here says overnight. This one says number 1, number 2, number 3. And then I have these little labels. I buy the colored labels. So what I would do is my overnight, I have on the Rejuvenate oil. I have number 1 on the Revive shampoo. I have number 2 on the Replenish mask. And then I have number 3 on the Revitalized conditioner. So when I have them in my little packet, I have them like this with this. Number 1, I write, number 1, wash, rinse, repeat. Number 2, I underline do not rinse out. Number 3, I highlight rinse like you've never rinsed before, and then I put arrows to please take a before and after picture.
Suzette?
Yes?
Could you bring one of those cards with you tomorrow?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I keep them with me. Yes, I will.
Thanks.
But I'm telling you, when I started doing this, people don't mess it up anymore. And I have had the best results with this. This is how I was able to sponsor 9 VIPs last month and 3 retail customers. So it works. Okay?
Suzette, for those of us that won't be there, is it possible to maybe scan that and post it on the Boomerang page? I've been trying to come up with one of those, but exactly what you said with regards to the colored stickers and everything just makes so much sense.
Who am I talking to?
Jennifer.
Okay, Jennifer. Yes, I will do that. I can't scan it, but I can take a picture of it. There is verbiage, and I have tweaked it over time, but I'll put a picture of this out there with this and instructions, okay?
Okay.
And so the other thing that I do is I send a letter with it. Thank you. I paint a picture with these. Thank you for asking to try this luxury hair sample. I know you're going to love your mini hair spa. I can't wait to talk to you, but please keep in mind, this is just a luxury sample. Your best results are going to come with our 30-day money-back guarantee and me to walk hand in hand with you on your hair journey. So I set a precedent and an expectation of that this is just a sample, even though it's a luxury sample. Your best result, you're going to get, and then I tell them that I've got it outlined for you for the best results. But yes, I will do all of this on the page so you guys can see what I do. And I'll put a copy of the letter that I do as well. Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem. So select sampling. Now, I personally, you guys know I'm not a sampler. I hate to sample. I just hate it. I like to sell on the 30-day money-back guarantee. What I really use my sample for is I send a thank you note to my new VIPs, to my customers. That's what I use my samples for, or my market partners that haven't used the product before. So select sampling. Okay, we're going to be follow-up. Get on the phone. I do Friday follow-up. That's my day to do follow-up, is on Fridays, and if we're running a special. So follow-up is very important. Maximize your Smart Start plan. I can't. This here is in the back. It's a little check off. It's a little map that you should get. Okay. So real quick, I'm going to go over Smart Start. Okay. The basics. Everybody in Smart Start wants to enroll. My neighbor Brittany, Debbie. I think you're new. Who else is new? Annie. I think you're still in Smart Start. Smart Start. Every 4 VIPs that you get, it does not have to be in a month. That's a $60 bonus US. I think it's 75 Canadian, if I'm right. Is that correct? Okay. Your market part, if you get a market partner with a product pack, and this month we got the $199, and I don't know how much it is Canadian, but it pays $50 for the product pack. And then when you have a market partner with a product pack and 4 VIPs, that's a $150 bonus US. Melanie, what is it Canadian?
Sorry, oh my God, I don't know. I'm drawing a blank. Sorry. Debbie?
Debbie, do you know what it is Canadian, what the bonus is? It's 150 for US. Is it 180? Okay. It's high. It's because Canadian money is it doesn't have as much, I guess, because it doesn't have as much value as the US dollar, or maybe it has more value. I don't know, but it's more, but it's not really, it's the same. If you break it down, right? Is that right? It's the same. It equals out the same. So, and then when you do that 3 times, you're going to get a $500 US bonus, and you're going to get a $600 Canadian bonus. I do know that. So, and when you're in Smart Start, you can do that as many times as you want to. So if you did that bonus 3 times, that they're called Mo Neighborhood, that would be $1,500 US, $1,800 Canadian money, that plus the 60, 60, 60 and the 150, 150, 150. I mean, I know somebody that in their Smart Start made $11,000.
I think it ends up being 2,300 and some Canadian, 2,375 or something like that total.
Yeah,
something like that. Because I did it right after Monations last year, like 2 weeks.
Yeah. So let me ask you, could anybody use $11,000? Okay. Set your sights on what you want. Set those goals. Your goal should be to do a Mo Neighborhood. Okay, so my goal every month is to do 3 market partners and 12 VIPs. Now, I did 2 market partners and 9 VIPs last month, but I think that was pretty darn good based on the goal that I had set, right? Mm-hmm. So set your goals, write it down, put it in front of you, okay? So that is all about that part about, what you need to do. Get your list, get that launch party, get in now, Market Partner Academy, like don't say, oh, I got to get through Market Partner Academy before I share with anybody. No, you start sharing immediately, especially if you've used the product. Brittany, have you had a chance to use the product?
I'm going to tonight.
You're going to tonight. Okay. All right. So get, that excitement that's in you. I know that the first time I ever washed my hair with, I was the most skeptical person there was. I didn't even tell my husband I was doing this because I could hear him say, what are you doing now? What'd you get into now? So I just took all the stuff out of the shower, put all my stuff in there, and I was going to try it for 29 days. And lo and behold, I was going to send it back on 29 days because they told me there was a 30-day money-back guarantee. Little did I know the first wash, I was going to fall in love with this product. And I have a before and after picture to prove it. And Don had a bald spot that he no longer has. Sorry, honey, I had to tell him. But that's all we use in this house. And we absolutely love it. But I still wasn't going to share. Like I had no intentions on, I told Shannon, don't ask me to sell this because I'm not selling. And I can tell you, when I joined, it was the month you joined, and the next month you only had 2, 1 month. And I bought the middle package at the time. They had the small one and the middle one because just in case I liked it enough, I wanted to be that frugal shopper. I was going to get the best value. I quadrupled my investment the next 30 days. So I know that can happen. It was, it's like, where's this? That's when I told him when the money started coming in. And he was like, yeah, show me the money. So, and then 9 months later, I retired my cleaning business of 15 years. I had doubled my income. And I had a very lucrative cleaning business. And when I say lucrative, Rhonda, I don't know how much you pay, but I charged $40 an hour. I know you have a cleaning person, right, Rhonda? Yeah. I charged $40 an hour, and I had a 3-hour minimum. So I had a very lucrative business. So I doubled that, and my husband said, okay, it's time to stop. So I did. But this business, I know what it can do for people. And, you know, you that have team members and you're trying to motivate them and you can't, I get it. Because we know the potential that this business has. But you cannot want it for them more than they want it for themselves. You cannot motivate anybody but yourself. So when you start to get unmotivated, go back to that why. Go back to your sponsor and say, have them tell you, this is what you said. Let them hold you accountable. So, any questions on that? Anybody? No? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right. Well, that is that. And what I'm going to do real quick, because I don't want to keep you guys too much. Do you have any questions about anything? Anything? You guys can unmute yourself if you want to. I'm just going to do this drawing real quick so we can get you off here so you guys can, I know some of you are traveling tomorrow.
I just read on Facebook something about somebody wasn't going to the gala because she couldn't afford a purse and shoes and a ticket, and I'm like, oh, I didn't pack a purse.
You know, and you're going to see, I'm honest, guys, you're going to see all kinds of people there.
I know, the last time was crazy.
Like, I saw some things that kind of shocked me, but it's not my place to judge. You know, I don't know people, you know, we just need to be thankful that they're there, you know, and that's kind of how I look at it. And
could have been their last $10 to do that, so who knows?
Yeah, it could have been. And so to me, if you're investing, you know, and I know that there's some people that got in later and there's reasons that people can't go. I get it. But if you can, then you need to be there. So
it was a toss-up for me this year. It was tough.
Who did I lose? Did I lose Jackie Brady?
Yeah, she's gone.
Okay, yeah, she's got little ones. Okay, so I'm going to do this drawing real quick, and then whoever, let's see. All right. Is Ann on here? Is your mom on?
She was on here. I don't know. She tends to have technical difficulties.
Annie Tran?
No, it just says Ann. 336-337.
It was my mom.
Here.
Okay, she's here. Okay, well, Ann wins the $10 gift card. I'm going to do a drawing one more because I have another one. So let's just see who the lucky. Oops, let's get them all in here. Mandy, you get a $10. You get a $10 Starbucks card. So I will put these in the mail tomorrow. 2 of them. All right. Any questions? Let me see if I got Tracy to see if she's got any questions. Okay. All right. Any questions about anything? All right. Thank you guys so much for being on. I hope that this has been informative. I hope, welcome all new team members. I hope that I'm going to be hearing that you've got a launch coming up. My local team here, I'm doing one September 11th. We haven't decided. It's to be determined where we're going to have it. Probably I'm thinking Firsties, unless somebody else has a better idea. But just let me know, and we'll. In Florida, anybody here from Florida? Okay, Jennifer, I'm coming down. I'm going to be coming down sometime in September. So decide when you want me to come. Okay.
Yes, I am getting that all set up. So you let me know the dates, and I will coordinate everything.
Okay, and Annie Tran.
I appreciate it so much.
Okay, and Annie, I know you're supposed to be doing a launch too, so hey.
Yes, hi. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. So
okay.
We just coordinate with Kelly to see how we can get this done, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, ladies. You guys have a great night, and we'll see you. We'll do a Zoom when we come back for all the excitement from Monations. Okay?
See you tomorrow.
All right. See you later. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.